Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Tries to stroke it through. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Richarlison. Pedro Neto. Looking to break out here. Goes long. Face to face with the keeper. Chance! And it's a goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Tottenham didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And the counter is on. Plays a clever pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Badiashile gets it back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, real danger here! Tottenham have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Richarlison. Richarlison! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Maddison. Solanke. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a decent ball. Going for goal! Pedro Neto. Has a hit! It's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Up to meet it! Forward it goes. Maddison. Bentancur. Now the counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Bentancur. Well, that's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got through. Well positioned to make that interception. Richarlison. Richarlison! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Plays it out to the wing. Chelsea are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Ginter. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. This has gone, that's foul. Hoists it forward, out to the right. He gets past his man. Pedro, and the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And it's played forward. Maddison. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Forward it goes. Chance to break. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
Tottenham don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back
though. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's played to a promising move. That's a promising ball. Hits one!
p.tan really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
Hoists it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just brushed off the ball there. Up for the header! And the ball's come out! And it's played forward. Tottenham have it back and they can go again. Badiashile drives it forward. Now chance to break. Chance to shoot. Gets away from his opponent. Danger averted for now. They're seated in a good position. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite... Shot at goal! Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Maddison. Oh, good interception. He's had a shot! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now. Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Xavi. Solanke. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Tottenham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's and they've been caught out here. Is the shot on? It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Hoists it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Loose. Xavi! Not offside that time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, shooting chance! He's had a shot! That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cut out in the nick of time. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's got through. And it's been taken straight back. Hits one! And the follow-up! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And the referee brings it to a close. Tottenham lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Tottenham lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for regret.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So we're up and running. Well positioned to make that interception.
Maddison.
Richarlison. Going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Forward it goes.
Maddison. Bentancur.
Maddison. Oh, great ball! Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Deftly done. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chelsea are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
He gets past his man. Bentancur hits one!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Chelsea trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Tottenham are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Driving on, a real charge here. Whipped in, and he's cut it out. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Hoists it high. Over to the left. Bentancur plays it out to the wing. Richarlison. Cuts it out. Richarlison! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Play for a goal kick. Bentancur drives it forward. Hoists it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Richarlison, timely intervention. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Tottenham have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
Tottenham get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well read, he sorted that out. A heavy challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bentancur, a real chance to break. And it's played forward. Madison! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Richarlison. Richarlison. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Tottenham clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their...
Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Tottenham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And the through ball is intercepted. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Pedro Neto, going through. Good run. ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Madison. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Brings the first half to a close. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Tottenham 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Gets things going for the second half. Pedro Neto. And that has put paid to that. Richarlison. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to...
Richarlison! Ginter. Keeper sends it forward. That's offside. Yes, it is. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pedro Neto. Forward it goes. He's through, now is he in? Bentancur drives it forward. Surely shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Hit long and direct. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedro Neto. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and design...
He's gone for it! Hefty! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, number 30, number 10, number 20. Coming on the field. Number 15, number 14, number 21, number 7. Substitution.
Good save, really well read.
I had a gut feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Back into the middle. Richarlison gets it back.
Tottenham are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Now a chance to break. Solanke. Could try cutting inside here. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Xavi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Keeper has beaten it away. They are right into last chance territory.
Chelsea need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto. Chance! Tries a shot!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Pedro Neto. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And time is up. Now, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Tottenham have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. There's the whistle. Richarlison. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He gets past his man. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. What's going for goal? Bentancur. Dashing forward at pace. Solanke. Solanke. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Attempts to play it through. He's left his man. Pedro Neto. Timely intervention. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Richarlison tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's played forward. That's great strength on the ball. Out to the right. Pedro Neto conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Turns and goes back. Up for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. And that's been... Has a hit! He can pounce on that. He's scored! Pedro Neto was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's got through. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's broken through. Richarlison is fouled. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, who knows, Peter, it may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
It certainly looks appetising. Well, and he's going to Rex. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Madison. Badiashile tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison goes for goal! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Tottenham grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Solanke. Offside that time. Plays it out to the flank. Pedro Neto provides an outlet. Away from immediate danger. Solanke. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of it.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's got through. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Madison. Now a chance to break. And there is the half-time whistle. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Tottenham head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. The action has Richarlison! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bentancur. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And he heaves it forward. And it's a corner. And the shot! Cleared without complication. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pedro Neto, a scorer already in the game. Ball through needs to be good here. Pedro Neto, he's got away. Chance! Chelsea really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Maddison. Richarlison has created one goal already. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. Has a pop! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Chelsea really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's off on a marauding run. Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Breaks on here. Pedro Neto. Well read, he sorted that out. And out to safety. It's got through to him. Richarlison. Just the goalkeeper has a pop! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Richarlison showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish?
Massive leap! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking to break out here. It's a great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Richarlison. And time is up. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So it's away we go then. Maddison! And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. That intervention was very necessary. Bentancur, Richarlison. Richarlison. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times.
He's had a go! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Richarlison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents. Maddison! Oh, bang on target. Oh, good interception. Maddison. Solanke. Richarlison. He gets past his man. Pedro Neto. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's cut it out. Pedro Neto. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Real chance! He's made sure that that won't get through. Decent looking ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Cleared without complication. Done very well to intervene. Solanke. Big chance! Tottenham scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Gets it upfield.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro Neto. Chance to break. He's in, surely! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Solanke has been found. Richarlison. Richarlison drives it forward. It's one! That's a half-decent try.
Richarlison certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Forward it goes. Richarlison hoists it forward, breaks on here, and it's played forward. Ginter. He's played him through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Go for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Tottenham get it back again. Solanke. Badiashile goes looking. And once more they can't get through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Time for a change in personnel. That is as far as they're going to go. Maddison. Pedro Neto. The message is clear, none shall pass. Solanke. And he's on his way! Richarlison. Yeah, he's failed him there. Badiashile is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Tottenham making consecutive changes here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot. He went for the curler. Looking to break out here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chile.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Timely intervention. Well, that's where he wants it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He's gone for it! Oh,
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Forward it goes. Richarlison. Pedro Neto. Hoists it forward. He came in hard, very hard. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. He's had a shot! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Richarlison. Bentancur. Turns and goes back. Plays it out to the wing. He's gone for it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Richarlison just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison gets it back. Out to the right. He spotted the run and played him through. Pedro Neto, he's onside. Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
you have to admire commitment like that, because he could...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Richarlison. Badiashile plays it forward. Battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. And it's got through. Going through. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. It could be in here. Crunching tackle. Gets away from his opponents. Has a hit! And that's that. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance. The result, which is well deserved. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it's down to business here. Madison. And the weighted pass. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Plays it long. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tries lifting it over. Tottenham have it back and they can go again. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. Ginter. Done very well to intervene. Bentancur. Oh, what a ball! Solanke! A chance to play it in. Corner. And he's there to clear it. He's looked long this time. Well played, he saw that coming. Richarlison. Out to the right. Now the counter. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Solanke. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's the throw. Swung over. That's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Ginter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cuts it out. Chelsea working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Bentancur, played out to the right. Badiashile drives it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. Solanke. He's got through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Ginter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the shot! Goal! Chelsea take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, real chance! Shooting chance! Oh, real danger here! Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looks to clip it forward. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Tottenham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution.
Richarlison! Ginter. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! Not offside that time. Bentancur. Richarlison. Oh, that's nice. This could spell danger. Hits one! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Richarlison.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Solanke.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Pedro Neto, he's through the middle. Tries to get it clear. Goes down, but nothing given. Now a chance to break. Madison. Solanke. Ginter, and it's played forward. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
He's in! Chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter has gone.
And Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Has a pop! He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got options out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Chelsea really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Quick glance at goal. Has a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead now.
A game with so much to recommend. Pedro Neto! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Tottenham have to get it into the box, and quickly. Hoists it high. Gets up to head it! It goes to show he is human after all. Well positioned to make that interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Hoists it forward. And he's there to cut it out. It's being played forward. And that's that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that gets things running.
Solanke. Ginter. And there's a long ball.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Solanke. Richarlison. Pedro Neto.
Hoists it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got options out wide. And back out it comes.
Pedro Neto.
Shoots! And they've been caught out here. And he's there to clear it.
Badiashile.
He's onside. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Has a hit! It's there! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ginter tries to get it forward quickly.
Richarlison.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball.
Chelsea have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's played forward.
Solanke.
And now they can launch a counter.
Solanke.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto.
Turns and goes back. Now, chance to break. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ball through needs to be good here. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Pedro Neto.
With a delicate ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, good chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Repelled by the keeper. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Has a hit! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The movement so precise. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Breaks on here.
Richarlison.
Plays it back. Ginter. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Maddison.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. Bentancur. And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Solanke. That's good defending, very good defending. Solanke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. Richarlison. Oh, well. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto gets away from his opponents. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets on the end of it. Bentancur. Now the counter. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He's had a shot! Well, they can break here. Maddison. Oh, real danger here. A great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Solanke, and it's been taken straight back. Good take, goes for goal! In it goes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Tottenham go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness,
And the shots! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space. That was easy. Almost too easy.
it's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody said...
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Played out to the right. Richarlison. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Badiashile.
Has a go! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's... And there goes the final whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that gets things running. Solanke. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Bentancur. Richarlison. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Here it is now, surely!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Badiashile. It could be in here. Now Shaw has a go! In it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
And he's straight offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Richarlison. Here comes the corner. And it's hoisted clear. He's in, surely! Richarlison. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Chelsea are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka. A lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
And it's been taken straight back. He's had that put on a plate. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto, already of course on the score sheet. Maddison. Richarlison, and the shot! This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be dink far post.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw, and they get themselves in front. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Richarlison. Done very well to intervene. Solanke. And it's played forward. Bentancur goes looking. Badiashile. Badiashile plays it forward. Timely intervention. Chance to break. Richarlison. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Could cross. Towering header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Richarlison cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Solanke tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedro Neto. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Tottenham are in control here on the brink of half-time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dashing forward at pace.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's been won straight back. Foot in. Turns and goes back. Pedro Neto. This could spell danger. Cleared without complication. That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be...
He's gone for it! Bentancur. Richarlison. Maddison. Hits one! Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Pedro Neto. Chant goes for goal. And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bentancur. Richarlison. Richarlison is fouled.
Lightning just might strike again here.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's having a go. He went for the curler.
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
And help's available out wide. Well, they can break here. Good ball. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, surely! Solanke shoots! It's in! Into the lead once more. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Tottenham go into the lead. That intervention was very necessary. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Tottenham just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Maddison, Solanke.
Shot a goal!
Richarlison.
Caught offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Into some space, delivers across.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Tottenham are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Looking to force his way through.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It's a good foot in there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is now or never. Time is against them. He's got the ball, he's got the space.
Chelsea have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Gets it back. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Xavi. Forward it goes. Referee looks at his watch and...